Good morning. You're listening to Big Dog Country, WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup. It is now time for the world-famous Butch and Bob Show, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Vance Barbecue, Murphy Butter Supply, and Oak Quinn Associates.
Hi, I'm Andy Yeomans.
And I'm Raymond Brown with First Southern Bank. As your locally owned community bank, we're here to help our community grow. Our customers are why we are here. You can tell when we work in your business.
We offer all types of deposit products, personal and business. We have fast, efficient service, and yes, we have online banking too. I'm sure we have an account to fit your needs. Stop by or call us at 912-588-1010 and see how First Southern Bank can help you.
When it comes to barbecue, Vance Barbecue in Jesup is a place to be. A small family-owned business located at 1876 on the Savannah Highway. Vance Barbecue has lunch and dinner specials. Stop by or call to make an order. The number to call 427-3358. Vance Barbecue's new manager is Sarah Van. Vance Barbecue offers potato salad, coleslaw, baked beans, and don't forget their delicious mac and cheese. Also check out their shrimp plates, the best in town. Yes, when it comes to barbecue, head to Vance Barbecue, locally owned and operated. Stop by and tell them the Big Dog sent you. Once again, the number to order 427-3358.
Since 1946, Murphy's Builder Supply has been serving the folks of Jesup, Wayne, and surrounding counties with quality products and knowledgeable service. Matter of fact, they feel they sell service first to make sure you get exactly what you need for your home improvement projects. And with each employee at Murphy's being there for 10 years or more, you know you're talking to someone with the experience to help you with building supplies, tools, paint, and all the things you need from a full-service hardware store. The best choice in home improvement is Murphy's Builder Supply, 156 Northeast Broad Street, Jesup.
Are you looking for an insurance company that you can call and talk to a live person? Are you looking for an insurance company where you can walk in and talk to an agent? Are you looking for an insurance company that offers multiple companies so they can try and get you the best rate? If you said yes to any of these, then you need to call or come by Oakland & Associates Insurance Financial Services. We offer multiple companies so we can find the best fit for you. Give us a call at 385-1000 or stop by our office at 212 South First Street right here in Jesup.
The following is an exclusive presentation of Jesup Broadcasting, the sports leader in Southeast Georgia. The world-famous Butch and Bob Show.
World-famous Butch and Bob Show right here on WIFO 105.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio. Here we are on this Wednesday morning, the 11th day of January. And Bob, how's it going?
It's going good.
Going good?
We're still celebrating the Dogs' victory.
Yeah, they got that big parade up there on Saturday, heard this morning.
Is it Saturday?
Saturday, they're in Athens, starting at high noon on campus.
I've just been on the phone ordering everything I can order.
Where do you put all this stuff? I mean, every time, the one last year, you went down, you cleaned out Sheffield's, everything they had, for, and then, you got all this other stuff.
You gotta get the championship hats, you gotta get the championship t-shirts, you gotta get the ball,
Jeez, you got a little small
all
apartment.
this stuff comes on my phone, I gotta get this, gotta get that.
I mean,
Gotta get it.
we should order one thing. If you do, if you even look at it on your phone, next thing you know, you're getting all this stuff popping up there, aggravating the turkey out of you.
You have to enjoy it. It took 41 years. Now we're back to back. I mean, it does. I just wonder where you just gotta enjoy this. I mean, it doesn't
You have a cap stacked on top of each other, that kind of stuff. All over the place, huh?
It's good.
Just a shrine to the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs, that's right.
Okay.
Bulldogs.
And we got guests in this morning. What do we have here on the world-famous Butch and Bob Show?
We got the president and treasurer of the Touchdown Club, John McWayne and Bill Parker in. Every year this time it's the big raffle, $10,000 someone's going to win. Always a lot of fun at the country club, and they've got all the details. Tickets, I guess, they're already on sale. Is that right?
They are. We've been selling pretty fast, Bob, so far. And I'll let Bill go into more details, but if you want one, Holly Lane's got them at OCTS, Katie's got them at Prime South Bank, and Michael Lewis has them at Lewis Hunt Supply, Green Motor Company, and Bill Parker has them at Parker Insurance and Realty.
They're $100 each.
$100 each, just like last year.
Explain how the contest works for people that may not know what we're talking about.
Okay, it's our annual, it's our main fundraiser is really what it is for football, and for folks that's listened to us in the past, they understand, and I'll go into a little detail. This money is raised, 100% of it goes to the football team and their needs, and wants throughout the entire school year. It's just not during the fall when they're playing. We give them protein shakes during the year now. During workouts, they've got a machine in the weight room, and they get a protein shake after they do their workouts. We feed them regularly. If Coach Shaw thinks that some of them's not getting adequate food or something like that, he'll call us and say, hey, can we feed these kids this afternoon? And we'll scramble around and come up with something and get some kind of food to them. We also, our biggest cost is moving this team on Friday nights when we go out of town. And everybody's aware that food costs have skyrocketed. We're averaging now probably $250 to $300 more a meal where over last year.
It's amazing how much groceries are going up.
It is, and just during the playoffs alone, and we were fortunate and glad that we were able to do it, but, we went on the road there for 2 Friday nights, and you got to feed them lunch, you got to feed them early supper, and then you also, after the game, we put a bag in their hand with a couple of Chick-fil-A sandwiches, 32-ounce Powerade for the ride home, and some other, snacks to get them back to Jesup, because some of those games were pretty late. We were getting home at midnight and 2 in the morning, and we want to just be sure that that we are taking care of the team. And the biggest cost, I guess, is food for them. And
This year
was for food, and this raffle that we got coming up, it's February 11th
at the country
club. And for folks that's not familiar with it, we sell 300 tickets for $100 a ticket. So you got a 1 in 300 chance of winning up to $10,000. And we do a breakdown during the drawing, and we have several different categories where when we get to a certain number on the ticket, you can win. I'm pulling it up now to be sure I tell you right. We give away a $200 cash prize, a $300 cash prize, a $500 cash prize, a $750 cash prize, a $1,000 cash prize, and then the grand prize at the end is $10,000. And this, like I said, all this money goes to the team. It's not it's not wasted. It's used in a good way, and these kids really appreciate what we do for them. And if you're not around them and out there seeing it, you don't understand that the need that some of these young men have, and it's just we feel like it's a great opportunity for us to supply what they need to keep them going.
And the good news is, as I talked to Coach Shaw at the end of the season, when you become a winning program, like Coach Shaw turned it around quickly, more and more kids want to be part of the program. So the more kids you have in the program, like I said, the more mouths to water feed. So there's more money needs to be raised. But again, that's a good thing. But like I said, it was a heck of a season. Everybody knows about the previous season, didn't win the game. The Coach Shaw comes in. And when he came in, the stories were about him. There was 45 kids on the roster. He had to build the roster. He brought a great coaching staff in here. They built over 107, I think 117 is what they finished the season with this past year. They go to the Elite Eight. It was just a lot of fun, and they're going to celebrate the banquet. The banquet date's been set for January 22nd at 4 p.m. at the high school commons area. And again, I understand there's going to be no charge for that as all. Is that correct?
No charge for that. We won't be serving a meal. He wants the... He's a little quicker on his banquets than we have been in the past, so he'll get them in, get them out. They want to go to church that night or go eat with their families afterwards, but there won't be any charge. And 4 o'clock at the high school commons area.
On January 22nd. So
we'll have finger foods, like some light finger foods for refreshment type foods with we also will have some drinks too, so there will be something there for folks to kind of snack on, but we're not going to do the full meal for sure, and it's no charge to get in.
Okay. Again, the date's Sunday, January 22nd, 4 p.m. High School Commons area. It's a real big crowd. Like I said, it was a great season, a lot of fun. Like I said, and people are already talking about next year. I mean, I was looking forward to the upcoming season. Somebody wants to know, is the schedule out for next year?
The same schedule, it'll just be reversed.
Okay, yes.
I got the dates are
I got a call from somebody, there's people schedule reunions, and they just want to make sure there wasn't a conflict with the football schedule. So I told them to call the high school. I'm sure the high school's got a copy of the schedule.
Yeah, they usually get that out first part of this semester, January, February. They firm it up, but J-Bo did tell us that it'd be the same, it's just reversed. Now we just don't know the dates that it'll actually start. So
we got BC at home this year.
Yes.
Years in a row.
I mean, they got a nice stadium, but I still like to play them at our place.
That's right.
So again, the raffle tickets are all available. Tell us again where people can purchase a ticket.
Parker Insurance and Realty, I forgot to mention Sheffield's earlier. Scott has those up there too. Lewis Hunt Supply, Green Motor Company, Michael Lewis has them, and Holly has them at OCTS.
Yeah. Every time we tell people, please purchase them early, because it always comes up. It's a day or two before the banquet, and people are like, well, can I get a ticket? No, the tickets are sold out 2 weeks prior. Last year, 2 weeks. So we want to emphasize, if you want to get in on this raffle, purchase your ticket as early as possible, because they go very, very quickly. It's always a lot of fun at the country club. Like I said, good event. Absolutely. I think it's the Saturday night before the Super Bowl. It's
Saturday, February 11th. We'll start drawing tickets at 6, and go ahead and draw down some tickets, because with 300 on the board, it takes a while, and we'll start drawing those down around 6 o'clock, and then everything will kind of kick off and get going full go around 7. So if folks want to come on at 6 o'clock, they're more than welcome, and then we'll have the DJ and the rest of activities. We'll have food again. There's no charge to get in. We just ask that, if you want to come and participate, please come, and at the time, we'll have Coach Shaw there, and he'll say a few words, and he'll get you fired up pretty quick.
You have a 50-50 raffle again, because that's sometimes that's one of the biggest prizes.
We've got that taken care of. We're going to sell three guns with 3 decks of cards, so you got a 1 in 52 chance on the gun, and we'll probably have some door prizes too. We haven't really talked about that, but we'll have a few other things to give away, and we just encourage folks, like you said, to go ahead and purchase a ticket. We met this past Thursday and kind of got our head together, and tickets are going fast. We're down, believe it or not, to just getting close to just a few left. Mm-hmm. So if somebody wants one and would like to participate, get in touch with any of us, and we'll be sure to get you a ticket, and hopefully you'll get one before they're all gone. But it does go to a good cause, and I've been doing this now, been involved with the behind the scenes for about 7-8 years now, and it's just amazing at what the Touchdown Club does for these boys, these young men. I call them boys, they're young men, all through the year, and especially during the football season.
Somebody just texted in, do you have to be present to win?
No, you do not have to be present to win. When you buy a ticket on your stub, there's a place to fill out your name and phone number, and we will be in touch with you. And in the past, I've had checks at my office and let people just come pick them up on Monday or during the week after the drawing.
And there's also a place on the ticket. If you are not going to be present, make sure you check whether or not you want to, when it gets down to the final 5, there's an option where the 5 people, if they agree, they can all walk away with $2,000 instead of split. Yeah. So there's a place on the ticket to say split or not split, so make sure you mark that on the ticket if you're not going to be present, because they always hunt those people down. So sometimes people agree to split, sometimes they don't, and like I said, if they don't, they just keep on pulling numbers.
That's right. And we will call, even when you get down that final 5, we will try to call everybody on that night to get a consensus to make sure that they are okay with splitting it or either going on, and the majority rules on that one. But we will give you a call that night if you get down to the big money. So it's a good thing. It works, and we've had great success with it. And like I said, this is our big fundraiser, and we appreciate everybody participating.
And I think a year ago, this time was when Coach Shaw first arrived.
That's right.
This was one of the first events he attended, him and his wife, so everybody got to meet him that night at the country club. And
That's correct.
like I said, everybody was impressed then, and we're still impressed now. And like I said, thankfully he's going to stick around for a long, long time. And like I said, the sky's the limit, as he says. Kids bought in, and I said it's just great to see how the program transition from one year to, the turnaround was just amazing. I said, he was recognized as Coach of the Year, which that was a no-brainer. I mean, what a job he's done. Like I said, the coaching staff is pretty much intact. I talked to him the other day. It looks like everybody's sticking around, so
It does.
the staff's intact. And like I said, the sky's the limit.
They hit the ground running Monday too when the weight
It's going to be a big difference this year because he's going to have all his coaches in at the beginning, and 6 or 8 months in that weight room is going to make a big difference for a lot of these young guys.
The one thing I like about him, he embraced his senior class. He talked about how tough it was to transition, new coach and all that, but there's not a lot of seniors on the team, but the ones he had are very special to him. And like I said, they laid the foundation, they laid the groundwork, but the good news is that the majority of those kids from last year's team are coming back for this year's team. Yep. So it should be a fun year in football. And I told Coach Shaw I'm already looking forward to it. But it'll be here before you know it. But I said Matthew Fuller comes back, and what he had, and most of those players that had big impacts. A lot of kids that are sophomores are getting offers already.
That's right. It's crazy.
Tavion Wallace has got several collegiate offers already. The Fulbright kid got offered from Georgia. He's only a sophomore. He'll be a junior this coming year, but we did that kind of recognition. I said, when you go from winless to 10 wins through day, you get people's attention.
That's right.
He kind of overachieved a little bit on this, Bob. We were kind of expecting a 5 or 6 win season, and he wasn't still.
Don't tell him you're going to achieve. That's like I said, he thought he was going all the way. That's why this guy does not think he can lose again. That's what I love about him.
You talking about numbers? He said last Thursday night in our meeting he's got 30-something juniors coming back. So that's hard to believe. He got.
Well, I told him, I said, look, I don't care if we're playing Tilly. Once you get winning, people are going to be there. So right. I said, when you start winning, it just attracts more, which is great.
And we had a good crowd this year, home and away.
Right.
We traveled good, and like I said, we're going to have some pretty good games at home this year.
Just a lot of exciting games, and some overtime wins, and the goal line stands. I mean, it was just a memorable season, and like I said, they'll all be recapped at the banquet on January 22nd, and we'll say goodbye to those seniors and just get it ready for the upcoming season. But again, the draw once again, it's Saturday night before the Super Bowl, February 11th at the Pine Forest Country Club. Gets underway around 6 p.m. Again, we just encourage people to go ahead and purchase your tickets in advance because it's always those phones started ringing.
That last week,
you got any tickets left? No, the tickets are gone.
Yeah, it's surprising on that last week, especially Wednesday through Friday, you got them calling and say, sorry, we're out.
So again, appreciate you coming in. Anything else you want to talk about?
Thank you.
That's it. So we'll look forward to it again. February the 11th at the Pine Forest Country Club. Again, tickets are on sale, $100 each. They sell 300 tickets, and the grand prize $10,000. So
yes,
great fundraiser for the football team and the Touchdown Club, and that's what it's all about, raising money and supporting these kids.
That's
and
great.
We just want to emphasize again, people ask all the time, worth all the proceeds that the Touchdown Club take in, it all goes right back into the football program.
Absolutely. 100%.
All right. Well, gentlemen, good luck with the event.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Come on anytime we can help you out, all right?
All right. Thank you.
All right, we'll be back more of the World Famous Butch and Bob Show in a moment.
Here's your WIFO forecast. Patchy fog early, otherwise sunshine, high today 70. Partly cloudy this evening, becoming mostly cloudy, low 50s. Tomorrow, partly sunny, slight chance of morning showers, then a better chance of afternoon showers, slight chance of thunder, high mid-70s. Friday, mostly sunny, breezy, cooler, high mid-50s. Georgia Chief Meteorologist John Weatherby in the Georgia 811 Weather Center. Contact 811 before you dig.
When further treatment is no longer an option, hospice can provide services to manage symptoms and difficulties caused by illness. Emotional, psychosocial, and spiritual care, as well as support to the families and caregivers, are all part of hospice care. Hospice of South Georgia has been a part of the health community in Wayne and surrounding counties since 1998. The professional yet compassionate attention provided by our staff is unsurpassed. Widely supported by donations from the local population, Hospice of South Georgia is the local nonprofit hospice in Wayne County. Our administrative office is located at 1625 Sunset Boulevard, and Hospice of South Georgia accepts anyone who meets hospice criteria, regardless of their ability to pay. Please call 912-588-0080 to speak with someone about hospice care. That was 912-588-0080. We are your hometown hospice, and we are here to serve you. Hospice of South Georgia, working to add life to your days.
95.5 FM in Jesup, Big Dog Country Radio, WIFO, world famous Butch and Bob show here for this Wednesday morning, the 11th day of January. And Bobby and I were talking yesterday, and we mentioned a little bit earlier about how the baseball season this year, high school baseball season, can start earlier so they can get done something, whatever.
Yeah, they've got a conflict. Like I said, apparently the championship games are in Atlanta Stadium, so there's conflict there ways. But the main thing is they get a lot of complaints from parents. If your team goes deep in the playoffs, a lot of graduations are taking place, like the week of the semifinals and the finals. So, it's tough for a kid to make a decision. Am I playing the state semifinal baseball game where going to be a graduation? So they're trying to avoid that conflict with all these schools, and so they pushed everything up 2 weeks. So the baseball season starts second week of February.
Okay. And, of course, we'll have the games for you right here on 105.5 FM for the Wayne County varsity baseball team. They made it into the playoffs last year. Should do it again this year if everything goes as planned.
In the region, they said BC's supposed to be the toughest team in the region, but I'm sure we'll be able to play with those guys. A lot of kids coming back from last year's team. Coach McDonald does a great job with the baseball team. Tough schedule. Going to play a lot of good teams. So looking forward to it. Always fun. High school baseball. It's going to be cold the first couple of weeks. That's for sure. But you know it's going to be cold in February.
Yeah, it's kind of like our winter pattern, like today it's going to, it's warming up, and then we got that rain coming through tomorrow night, and then we'll have a cold weekend, and then it'll warm up, and then it'll rain, and then it'll cool down. That's kind of most of our winter pattern. And so right now we do have a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms tomorrow night. Could get a little rough after midnight like tomorrow night, we'll see. But it won't last long because on Friday it's supposed to become partly sunny and breezy and cool. And so we'll be sleeping as the worst weather comes through tomorrow night. Yeah, I heard on Fox, on GNN Sports this morning, Georgia News Network Sports this morning, that the parade is planned for Saturday in Athens. I guess that's, if I heard correctly, at 12 noon. And so I know a lot of folks love to watch that parade as it starts there on campus and I guess goes through town.
It starts at the Butch building and goes through town and ends at Sanford Stadium. Everybody packs in the stadium. The players will be on the field, and they'll have the guest speakers, things like that. Championship trophy will be on hand. So exciting times for Georgia.
It was interesting listening to Dan Patrick. He's on every single weekday from 9 a.m. to 12 noon on our sister station, Fox Sports Radio 1370 AM, The Buzz WLOP. And him and the Donuts, there's 5 guys there with him. We're talking about Georgia, talking about Stetson Bennett. One of the guys says, "Well, does he have another year eligible?" Dan says, "No, he doesn't." He says, "There's something we can work out where he can come back next year." And they said, "No. This is his last year." And then they just started getting on about Georgia's football schedule for next year. They didn't know it until they started looking at it. And a lot of cream puffs were playing, supposedly cream puffs next year instead of just the one that we usually have.
I love the press conference. Kirby was talking about how after the game he sees his 10-year-old son's balling. And he he said, oh no, somebody hit him, something happened to him, something hurt his feelings. He said, son, what's wrong? He says, Stetson's not coming back next year. He said, well, son, he's got to graduate. He's 25. It's time for him to move on. But apparently, Stetson and Kirby's son, Donnie. A lot of guys are in the third and fourth year in the pros by then. I thought that was funny. Kirby telling that story at the podium. That's funny. That is funny. That is very funny. But I said, Stetson's had a heck of a career. I said, good career, great career. Kirby's promoting him in the NFL draft. He said it time and time again. He said he should get every opportunity in the world to continue to play at the next level. Yeah, that's what he said. I think he will. So it's just a great story weekend. It's a storybook's career. He said from walk on to national champion, back to back. So Heisman finalist. Just going to be a great story, great movie. I'm sure they're writing it up as we speak. Okay. Well, when did you say the county council meets? Tonight. Tonight, that ought to be a very interesting meeting tonight. I can't wait to hear your local newscasting. It ought to be interesting. We'll be on here and see what all transpires, but it got that letter of resignation by Mr. Jeffords yesterday saying he's going to resign at the end of the year, but again, they still have that executive session to discuss personnel, so we'll see how it all plays out tonight. Have the full report tomorrow here on the local news. Okay. Well, Bob, we are out of time. Have a good day. All right, the world famous Butch and Bob Show, right here on WIFO, 105.5 FM, brought to you by First Southern Bank, Vans Barbecue, Murphy Builder Supply, and O'Quinn & Associates.